God,
There's
dang it.
fire alarm. Oh, that's
It's that,
fucking funny.
It's that faulty fucking fire alarm. It should quit in 30 seconds. Oh, or it just already quit.
Because we gotta see the Halftrack come in, dude.
Oh my god.
Okay.
It doesn't spawn there, so it comes in the back. Yo, go follow it. Follow it.
Yeah, we're gonna be here forever.
Ooh,
Yo,
running over the fence.
yo, what's wrong with his searchlight? They ain't working.
Let's go. Here he comes.
This is Viagra.
Here he comes.
Damn.
This is your most valuable
There we go.
unit,
Now,
right?
now the camera's following.
Damn.
Can you zoom in on the guy in the back?
gonna
I
run
want
over
to
the
see his
tree.
face.
I want to see him right before
Yeah.
it explodes.
Damn, you can't
It
even
is.
see
Oh, I
his
know.
face. You're not even allowed to see his face.
Wait, can I zoom in on the guy inside?
Oh,
Oh wait. Oh shit. This... Nah, they...
keep going. Oh shit!
Why did they model people
Wait, he's actually
inside?
in there. Oh my
Like
God.
you can't even see through it.
Damn. Yo, that's MVP right here.
Dude, his hand even like.
Big
Oh,
dick
check it out,
moves.
Nick. You can see his face. Good shit, Sooner. Thank you for the help.
They got a MG coming up. Wow, these guys are actually really bad.
That's the first impression I've gotten, but
Dude,
You
look,
never know.
look how far I'm into there, and they're leaving me unopposed.
yeah, like I said,
And they're
first
not
impression
retreating.
I'm getting is definitely of. Yeah, and you just
Yeah.
slaughtered the conscript squad.
I think this is gonna be a quick surrender. Unless they're big noobs, then it'll be a cakewalk.
I just killed his lieutenant. Is this BM?
Oh my god.
And I have mines up around it.
yes.
What are you doing? Oh, you asshole. I like it, but you're still an asshole.
Yo, Sooner, what if I showed up at your store with just like a suitcase full of money, and I told you I want your most expensive carpets or flooring?
I'd take you to the cane rack.
Or what?
One of the manufacturers is cane. They're horribly overpriced.
So it's not worth it?
Would you tell me
No.
that it's horribly overpriced?
Probably.
Wait, so Sooner, what is the dumbest thing that I could come in that would just immediately make you think I'm a fucking idiot? Like if I came in and I asked for it.
I had one guy come in once, and he asked for carpet pads so that he could insulate his outdoor pool.
What?
Yeah. He appeared to be under the influence of something and was horribly jaundiced eyes.
Ew.
Gross.
It took me about 20 minutes of explaining to him why that was a horrible idea.
So he didn't
I'm
buy him?
surprised-
No.
I'm surprised you didn't just be like, all right, free money, easy.
Well, I was like, I'll sell it.
You don't wanna
Like,
piss
dude,
this
I'll
guy
get
off.
it to you for if you
Sure,
want. It
sure.
was only like 40 bucks. I'm like,
Yeah, they
dude,
got a
I'll get it
reputation,
for you
you
if
know?
you want. But this is something to go inside, not outside. This is gonna fall
Outside,
apart.
okay.
He's got a reputation to hold.
But like if I came in and I asked for like a specific thing or like I don't know. Like
Well, he comes in and he
what do you
asks
say
for
to
cane
piss
flooring.
off like people that work at flooring stores, you know? Like what's
I've never had
What's, like, the
anybody say
number one?
something that pissed me off other than like somebody being like, they're clearly just trying to wear you down on price, and we don't do that.
Oh, yeah.
He's,
Oh, you
I
don't
ha-
negotiate at all? You're just like this
No,
is it?
we're wholesale.
This is the
Dude, just
price,
like,
the
yeah.
This is it.
So like I had one guy, I remember the guy came in and he pointed to just a random, he literally just walked up to a random, like you could tell he wasn't even like, he was just picking a random one. And he's like, I want that one there, and I was like, well, there's not enough. He's like, well, can you get more of it? And I was like, well, it's a discontinued one, blah blah blah. And he's like, oh, it's discontinued, so it's cheaper. And I'm like, no, we still paid the same price for it. It's still a good piece. It's this cost.
That could almost mean it's more expensive.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he's like, well,
Limited
and he said, well, your competitor has this same carpet for blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, I didn't tell you the name of the product, nor the manufacturer, or any of this. How do you know it's the same? And he just walked out.
I just left.
Yeah, I was just like, I don't want to deal with people like this.
That's really funny.
I love it when people come in and they're like, they ask for something that makes no fucking sense at all. Like,
I want my discount. Give me my discount.
yeah.
Outdoor carpeting
Well, I mean,
Outdoor
there is outdoor carpeting. It's just very
for your
not
pool?
used very often. It's like for porches and stuff. But the I remember I remember hearing when I was still shadowing my dad to learn how everything worked. I remember this woman came into the store and she's like, I'm here to pick stuff out for my mom. She doesn't speak very good English. I think she was Chinese or something, maybe, I'm not sure. And she's like, she's looking for a certain pad. And we're like, okay, do you remember what it was? She's like, no, let me get her 1 sec. And then like got her, and then she ended up putting my dad on the phone, but I could hear, the woman was so loud, I could hear her over the phone. And
True.
she wanted a certain like to preface this, pad comes in certain densities. 6 pound is average, 8 pound is pretty firm, 10 pound is about hard as a rock, and so you don't ever see 10 pound. And she called wanting 21 pound pad. And we're like, what the fuck? We're like,
Diamonds.
we're like, there's no such thing. She's like, okay, 18 pound pad. And we're like, no, there's listen, there's no such thing as any of this that you're asking for.
How did they get those numbers?
I don't know. And then like, I remember a guy coming in and he wanted like, I want a 6,000, like he got like, he got impossibly specific. He's like, I want a 6,000 density, less than a half-inch tall, like all this stuff. And I'm like, that's literally physically not possible to make. So you can either
How
get.
did these people come up with these
I don't
figures?
like, they almost every time they come in and they say, I did reading online and I want this. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, let me explain to you why you can't do this. Or people just coming in and asking for bamboo, and I'm like, no, you don't want bamboo.
Yo, bamboo's sick.
Nope.
I got a bamboo desk.
The you don't want it for a floor though. It's way too soft.
Oh. Yeah, I could see that. Damn, so if I come into a store and I'm like, yo, can I get some cane bamboo flooring?
No such thing.
30-pound density.
Yeah.
What are they gonna do? I should go and film it and I'll send it to you.
God. Well, probably in a different part of the, depending on where you go, they're going to be called a different. No, Kane, that's the manufacturer. Just the
Yeah,
styles
they're
are
gonna
named
say,
different things.
yo, I think they have that stuff down in Oklahoma.
Dude, that's where it comes from. Call this
I'm
guy.
gonna go.
Yeah, call this
I
guy.
was talking to my friends down in Oklahoma, and they said you guys had the 100-pound bamboo.
Oh
cane flooring.
fuck!
Overwhelmingly
All right,
stacked
get on
against you.
COH.
Mm-hmm. Nah, I'm okay.
Okay, later, guys.
See ya.
GG.
Ugh.
You need to shit. What, Charles?
Yeah.
Oh, I need to shower and shit. Well, it's waffle
He's
stomp.
shit in the shower.
Well,
It's called the waffle stomp. I don't know if it's
I
ever
hate
done.
that.
you gotta save water.
Why? I know. You don't
It's
need
on a waffle
flesh.
if it's diarrhea, forehead.
All right, BRB. Wait, what do you eat for that? Oh, lots of laxatives.
Water.
No, you need a lot of laxatives. Trust me, I know.
Why do you know?
I had a colonoscopy. They made me basically overdose on
Oh,
laxatives.
yeah,
are
your
you
week-
7?
your
Are you
weekly
like 50-year-old
colonoscopy.
man? What the fuck?
Yeah, because I had some rectal bleeding.
The fuck?
What
So-
the fuck am I hearing?
What? I had some rectal
Is that
bleeding.
what happens when you work at Engage for long enough?
Yeah, it's all the stress.
May cause bleeding from the anus. Charles is that fucking cloud in
No,
that
no, no,
Don
no, no.
Hertzfield cartoon.
No, the
My
thing is,
anus bleeding.
I had a pain in my side. I had a sharp pain in my side and bleeding, so I went to the hospital to get it checked out.
And
It turns
Was
out.
everything okay?
Oh
Was
yeah,
it
no,
the
it turns out.
dildo?
Well, that's beside the point. They said it wasn't the dildo.
Was it the bad dragon? It was too big.
No, I just need one. I needed more fiber in my diet, and two, I think it was from lifting.
Does lack of fiber
You
cause
lifted
bleeding?
too hard
Yeah,
that
basically.
you shat blood.
No, I had a thing.
Oh,
I didn't
have enough
fucking
fiber.
Shit.
I didn't have enough fiber in my diet.
You shut up, bro.
I had some hemorrhoids.
Wait,
You
actually,
ate some hemorrhoids.
No, I had hemorrhoids. I didn't
Oh,
eat them.
I was like, wait a minute.
I had
That's
hemorrhoids.
fucking
and-
gross.
What is this conversation?
I'm just saying that's the reason. No, so since I had that and I had pain, I thought I was bleeding internally, and
So you think you're
they
gonna
just
die?
wanted to make sure, yeah, and yes, and then they're like, you want to make sure how your stomach is, so then they gave me an endoscopy first before the
Ew.
colonoscopy.
How did that feel?
I woke up halfway through my
You
colonoscopy.
enjoyed it.
I thought you got
You
double
enjoyed it
teamed.
very much.
No, they put it in my mouth first,
waking.
and then they
Wait
put it
a
in my
minute.
ass after.
They didn't clean it?
No,
Yeah.
They put
no,
it
that's
in
the thing.
butt
In
and
case
his
they didn't
mouth.
clean it, that's why they did my my stomach first.
Did they put the tube from your ass into your mouth?
No, they put from my mouth to my ass.
And then they turned it on?
They just
It's
kept
the other
going.
way
They
around.
went up his
It's-
ass and they just kept going till he hit his
No,
mouth.
It's a cycle, you know.
Either
the
way, I
circle of
woke up-
life.
I
It's
woke
like
up
a vlog.
halfway through,
It's
and I
like
just
internal
looked at.
flossing.
Why would you
that
wake
was
up halfway
seaweed.
through?
Because I don't know. What do you mean why? They didn't give you enough knockout gas? I don't know. I woke up halfway through. I
shit.
just looked up. I see the camera. I'm like, is that mine? And then the nurse is like, yep, don't worry about it. And I'm like, oh, okay.
She's like, don't worry, you're dreaming.
They knocked me out with something. I woke up halfway through, okay?
Are you like resistant to that type of medication?
I don't know. But either way, the whole reason we got to this is because the night before they say no solid food and shit. So then they prescribed me a whole bunch of shit I needed to take. They gave me like 2 different sets of laxatives to. They prescribed me 2 different laxatives and told me to take like, oh, take 3 pills and take this whole pouch. I read the box for the pills. It says, please only take 1 at a time. They basically asked me to overdose on that and do another laxative on top of that.
Shit your
Nice.
colon
Oh,
out, that way
God.
we don't have
Yes.
to look up it.
No, that way you don't shit yourself when there are cameras there. But yeah, that was an experience because the whole night before I was just sitting on the toilet. It was just water.
You
man.
might be resistant
Ugh.
then because I'm resistant to certain, well, not through like testing, but like the knockout medicine they gave me to pull my wisdom teeth did not work.
Yeah. Oh.
So they're
okay,
like,
Did
count
at
back.
least it
Yeah.
numb you?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
it
yeah.
did, but they're like, count backwards
Wow,
from
that
100.
fucking video. I'm raging.
They're like,
Perfect.
they're
There's
like
nothing
count
else.
backwards from 100, and I hit like 75 or something, and then I guess I
Yeah.
just like forgot to keep counting or something. So
Yeah,
I
that's
just
when you
sat
go
there,
under.
and then they're like, "All right, let's get started." And I'm like, "I'm still here," and they're like, "Oh shit, give him the heavy stuff."
Hit him in the head.
Yeah, they won't be able to anchor back down.
Tuner has been.
Super has been removed. I like that.
I like that one.
We have reduced our foes to 100 points.
Holy shit, son.